Hi divine beings, welcome to this beautiful abundant channel. I'm Ken the Goddess and welcome. So today we're going to do a pick a card in regards to what you need to know about the month of April 2021. And yeah, so if you're interested in that, let's get started. Pile 1 with Peacock Ore, Pile 2 with Malachite, Green Malachite, and Pile 3 with Amethyst, excuse me. I do want to mention, go ahead and subscribe. I'm happy that you're here. Once you reach 100 subscribers, we're going to be doing a giveaway. So if you want to win, go ahead and subscribe if you want to be a part of that. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below that you're open to receiving this message. Share this with somebody and click that post notification so you know when the next video is uploaded. But I do want to say, anything that comes up that you do not like, you have the power of changing it, okay? So if there's anything you don't like, go ahead and bring it to your awareness, but don't let it get the best of you, and make the changes that you need to make. If you want to book a personal reading, if you want to see me anywhere else besides YouTube, like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, that's going to be in the description down below, even how to book a private reading with me, okay? Down below. Again, without further ado, let us get started. Let us have some sound healing and we shall begin. Let's take a deep breath in together to clear any energy that's no longer serving our mind, body, spirit, and soul, so we can clearly pick a pile. All right, take a deep breath in. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and let's begin with Pile 1. Welcome Pile 1 to your April predictions. Let's see what the month of April has in store for you. What are you going to be learning, the overall energy of the month ahead, and much more. Let's get into it. Peacock Ore helps with all your chakras, okay? We also have some chakra messages, all right? The overall energy of the month of April for you, Pile 1, could be involving communication, your throat center. All right, communicating clearly. Maybe even learning how to communicate better. Okay. It says, I communicate openly and honestly to express my thoughts and feelings clearly. I share my inner knowledge freely with integrity and without fear. My aim is to be fully understood by others. I'm open to giving and receiving praise, and I will be careful not to talk excessively and make it all about me. I create space in my conversations for others to communicate with me. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings, as listening to their truth can be uplifting, as listening to others' truth is how you can balance out your throat chakra. Okay, so it feels like there could be a balance in your throat chakra happening in the month of April, being able to listen to other people, being able to communicate, being able to express yourself, and to be able to be understood by others and to hear other people. And not being very conceited, not making it all about you in the way that you speak, and making sure that you have I'm sorry for the noise. Making sure you have wow, I literally lost my train of thought. Okay, I also feel like that's a message, some loud energy could be happening, feeling like you could be interrupted. But not allowing that to get the best of you in the month of April. You still have the space to still communicate and express what you have to say. Okay, I feel like just making sure what you have to say is remembering that it's important, and feeling like what you have to say is important, that your voice, your words are powerful, okay? Even if you get interrupted, okay? So what will you be learning in the month of April, pile 1? I feel there's like an Aries watching or something, or a Leo. I was just about to say Aries. Okay. During the month of April, you're going to be learning about taking a break. Taking a break for yourself. A sense of individuality is coming up, you know, the self-care. We have the number 37. This is time out. And I feel as though the month of April, you're going to be learning, what it means to take a break, what it means to have a timeout. This feels very childlike, time out. You know, being put on timeout or something. That's just the energy that's coming through right now. I feel like there could even be some type of trauma that may even come up where you may have to bring some awareness to it, because timeout, that's giving me very childlike energy of, you know, you're being put on timeout. So I feel like maybe something with your job could be happening. I'm not sure, maybe getting some time off, or in a way maybe being forced. You know, people are going to tell you like, hey, you know, I think you may need to get some time off, this and this and that. I also feel as though the month of April, kind of like some childhood wounds could come up, you know, and I feel like this can even impact why you feel like you always have to do something. Okay. Feeling like, oh, I'm being punished for not doing something, you know, taking the time out was not a punishment. All right. And learning about that. All right. Okay, we have physical activity. All right, so it feels like the self, the body is, that's funny that Aries energy rules the first house, which is your like appearance, your body. The number 7 could be very significant. Okay. I feel like connecting with your body is going to be very important. I feel like for you, pile 1, if you are somebody that does work out, that does do a lot of physical activity, during the month of April, you might be guided to take a pause on that and listen. Just make sure, overall, whoever's listening to this, just make sure you're listening to your body, making sure that you're listening to yourself, having that awareness on the self to know when it's time to take a pause on something. All right, because I feel like it could take a toll physically on your body. Okay, but if you haven't been doing any physical activity and taking a lot of, you know, I wouldn't say not doing anything, but you know, you haven't really been active, I feel like during the month of April, this may be the time where you're probably going to want to get a little bit more physical. And physical, I feel as though I should be mindful, pay attention to aggression during this month. This is a very fascinating energy. Be mindful of aggression during the month of April, pile 1. Okay, maybe physical activity can let go of this steam. Okay, but it's time to, you know, get your body moving. All right, but also being mindful of the times where you do need to take a pause. Okay, so creating some type of routine that can benefit your body. All right, knowing when to stop for something. And knowing when to take the right breaks. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so for the month of April, you're going to be letting go of things that no longer serve your mental, things that no longer serve the way that you think, thoughts that no longer could be serving you, things that I feel as though I'm getting this energy of pile 1, you may be someone that could be very imaginative, and I feel like sometimes imagination is great, not sometimes, but imagination is great, but sometimes there are times where we can be so caught up in our mind where we start to create scenarios that we kind of don't really want to happen, but those thoughts, those scenes, it's like a movie comes up. And it's like, you know, this scene, what we're seeing, you know, our third eye, this reality that we're seeing, that we're creating, kind of like makes us feel some type of way. All right, and it can close ourselves off to what could actually happen, you know. So it's like being mindful of the things that you are envisioning, being mindful of, yeah, just like how certain things you envision, you even think about, can impact your mood, your energy, and kind of like expect the worst when, you know, that may not even really happen. All right, so having the space, the time out for things to unfold. Okay, yes, we do have control over our reality, and that could be, you know, the control of how we see things, because, you know, sometimes we expect a certain situations to go a certain way, but it doesn't really happen like that. And it's because, you know, we have this idea of what it's going to be like, but sometimes this idea that we may have can actually not hinder, but come in the way of a different type of experience that could happen, a different opportunity to come happen. If that makes any sense, I hope it does. But I feel like overall what you're going to be releasing is things, it's so funny. Okay, we have keep an open mind. I'm going to just say it. Keep an open mind. And with this card, this energy right here is in regards to what you're going to be releasing. So anything that's impacting you from having an open mind, you're going to be letting it go during the month of April. And I feel like it's going to take a lot of willpower. We have the number 3 right here, solar plexus. It's going to take a lot of willpower, you know, and yeah. That was so sudden that I feel like it was like, okay, that's enough. However, you know, you're letting go, you're creating space to bring in new energy. What are you going to be bringing in? Something in regards to your throat chakra. Something in regards to your throat chakra. You said what you said. All right. I feel like for some, what you're going to be bringing in during this April is pay attention to what you say. All right, and see if those things kind of come into fruition. I kind of notice the things that you say, if they have came into fruition. All right, because your throat chakra is really going to be playing a big role in you bringing in something for the month of April. So there could be some type of conversation that can happen during the month of April. There could be some type of speaking event that you're going to be doing in the month of April, but something involving your communication. All right, so remember, keeping that space, that open space for other people to communicate, making sure, you know, you listen to what other people have to say, and that you're speaking confidently, and you know that people want to hear what you're saying. All right. All right, and not being afraid to say what you have to say. Okay. Also, the month of April, you're also going to be bringing in this energy of moving forward, this energy of being able to take the action to move forward, and, you know, being able to move forward without fear. Being able to move forward without fear. All right, not being afraid to say what you have to say. All right, that not having fear. All right, to kind of step away, to kind of, you know, that kind of time out, that stepping away, that space. All right, the Chariot is the number 7. So the number 7 could be very significant during the month of April for you. Maybe even also the number 9. All right, but allow the energy to come in of being able to take the action that you have to take. All right, I feel like this definitely involves your solar plexus and your throat chakra. Your solar plexus having confidence to communicate how you feel. All right. So allow yourself to, you know, bring in these emotions and being able to express them. Okay. Yeah, because in the month of April, you're going to be guided to honor your cycles, to honor those ups and downs, to honor the rhythms, the cycles and rhythms that you experience. All right, we have the goddess Maeve. All right, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. You're going to be guided to honor the cycles of your body, the cycles of your body, physical activity. And we have this purple energy, because it seems like with this purple energy, there could be a sense of detachment that you may have to your body. All right, so bringing some awareness and presence, being present in the month of April. Okay, but you're going to be guided to honor yourself, honor what you are experiencing, and maybe that may guide you to take some type of time out, and that's probably why you're going to be guided to take the time out to be able to honor yourself, to be able to honor your emotions, how your body feels, and just the things that you may be experiencing, instead of just moving, instead of just going. Okay, so during the month of April, don't be afraid to honor yourself, as the sun will be shifting in the sign of Taurus, you know, paying attention to the senses. All right, let's see what energies will be activated during the month of April for you. Okay, I feel, okay, so with the Page of Cups, I feel like that is that confirmation of what I was seeing, you know, a very imaginative, a very third eye like type of energy could be happening in the month of April. With this Page of Cups. All right, this Page of Cups honestly reminds me of somebody that is very unique, somebody that has, you know, a different perspective on life. I feel like the Page of Cups kind of reminds me of somebody that was just known as quote unquote weird, you know, like, why are they talking to fishes? Why are they, you know, connecting with nature? You know, things that kind of seem a little bit more natural now. That's what the Page of Cups reminds me of. Okay, so I feel as though, you know, don't be afraid to make some type of connection during the month of April. All right, as I mentioned, you know, this page seems like they could be talking to this fish, you know, so not being afraid to make any type of connection, regardless of any type of judgments you may have on somebody. So just be mindful of the judgments that you have on people. Okay, because, you know, there could be some type of working together, you know, in the month of April, regardless of who, if it's a physical person or if it's a fish or if it's, you know, a crystal, whatever it is, you know, how I feel like it all comes together and it's all there to help you. Okay, collaborating in the month of April. All right, connecting to your emotions, being very imaginative. A lot of creativity could be happening, and I feel like you can even put this creativity into motion and create something. All right, with the help of people. That's why I feel like that communication energy is coming through, so you can communicate these ideas to other people. You can communicate these ideas to yourself, and being able to speak things into existence. I do feel as though there could be some type of bumpy ride, because in the Page of Cups, there's the waves seem to be kind of intense, or, you know, it's a very the waves are moving pretty quickly, you know, so something can move pretty quickly in the month of April. But I also feel like, you know, it just may seem like a bumpy ride, some turbulence, or, you know, maybe like a storm. Okay, it's like the tides are going to be picking up in the month of April, whether this be, you know, responsibilities could be picking up. That's where I feel like maybe that time out could be very beneficial, but something could be picking up in the month of April where it's like, you know, okay, oh, this seems a little scary right now, or even being in new territory, or just being in a different type of environment, you know. But just, you know, keep that grounded energy. All right, with this Three of Pentacles. Okay, moving forward in the month of April. All right, that waves. Okay, honoring your cycles and rhythms of your emotions, your body, your energy levels. All right, so it could be a lot of waves, a lot of ups and downs. All right, as I mentioned earlier, honoring those ups and downs and where you are. That's all that I have for you, Pile 1. Let me know how this made you feel in the comments. Come back in the middle of April and see if, if any of this has happened. Let me know if you resonate with this, or even come back at the end of April and to see, if any of this did happen. All right, I would love to, I love to read the comments. I love connecting with you all. So go ahead and show me some love in the comments. Again, like, share, subscribe. If you want a personal reading with me, that is in the description down below, the description box down below. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful that you watched this. Much love to you. Namaste. Pile 2, welcome to your April prediction reading. And let's see what's going to be happening for you in the month of April. We have green malachite right here, which is a powerful stone. I would say very good for the heart space. This also helps, clear any negative energy that could be surrounding you. It's also, I believe, a good stone for radiation. All right, working with computers a lot. Okay, so let's see, what is the overall energy of the month, for the month of April for you, Pile 2? I feel like number 22 is going to be significant. All right, just be mindful of that. So the overall energy of the month of April for you is the 7th chakra, crown chakra, meditation and silence. Okay, so spending some time in meditation in the month of April. It's funny, this is kind of like the opposite, not the opposite, but Pile 1 was about communication. This one's like, okay, silence. Okay. So it says, I sit still in meditation regularly, as I know there is power in silence. I seek out stillness during some part of every day. In the silence, I am open to receive without asking and without expectation. In the silence, I will hear and see the truth. Rest, tranquility, and peace are rejuvenating to my spirit. Miraculous emotional, mental, and physical healings are available to me when I am open to receive. Okay, so sitting in stillness, taking some time to meditate on a daily basis in the month of April. And I feel like you can even start a new habit, so maybe setting the intention on the 1st of April to meditate at least a couple of minutes a day until the end of April, which could start a new habit for you. I feel like meditation could be beneficial for you to be able to receive some downloads, some messages from your intuition, from spirit, from your source, from your inner being, your intuition. I also feel as though sitting in stillness and meditation could be rejuvenating for your mind, body, spirit, and soul. And I feel like through meditation, you could really connect with yourself and, really open yourself up to the universe, to your intuition, to the messages, to anything. And I mean that in a positive way, when you meditate, all right? Because it says, being open to receiving, but also without, expectation. So I feel like meditation can help you, if you feel like, you want some more abundance to receive something in the month of April, okay? So number 7 could be significant for the month of April. All right, let's see, what are you going to be learning for the month of April? Okay, so the month of April, something could be shocking to you in the month of April, all right? I feel like the month of April, you could be really connecting to your intuition. I feel like that's why you're being guided to connect to your intuition on a deeper level, okay? Because why I mentioned 22 is going to be significant. We have the number 22, intuition, okay? So your intuition is going to be speaking to you, is always speaking to you, but more so creating that connection with it through meditation, through silence, so you can be able to hear it more clearly and accurately, and it's going to be louder, okay? Wow, this is very powerful. Okay, so trust your intuition in the month of April. And again, 22 could be very significant. I feel like during the month of April, you're going to be learning how to connect with your intuition through meditation and learning more about the power of your intuition, all right? So overall, you're going to be learning about intuition. That may look different for people, as in how to connect with it, learn more about intuition, what is intuition, all of that, all right? wow, I'm kind of taken back. Okay, so that could happen in the month of April, being taken back. How accurate and how powerful you are. Okay, let's see what else you're going to be learning. My throat hurts. Hold on. Let's see what else you're going to be learning in the month of April. This is going to be a great month. Or like, it's going to be very like shocking, or it's like, whoa, what is happening in the month of April, Power 2? We have manifestation, and it's very like exciting, you know? And that's where as I mentioned that number, I mean, not the number, but I mentioned about, or this card even mentions being able to receive, okay? And that's where I feel like that meditation, that stillness, you know, sitting in quietness to connect with yourself and kind of really gather what it is that you truly, what it truly is, what it truly feels like to be fulfilled, what you truly need, you know? And I feel like in meditation you can really get to know yourself and, you know, figure out what it is that you need. All right, in the month of April you're going to be learning about manifestation. You could be learning about the manifestations, you know, how you can manifest through your intuition. If you feel, you know, your manifestation coming closer to you through your intuition. All right, manifestation through meditation, through your intuition, manifesting a stronger intuition. But you could be learning about manifestation, all right, either just by doing it, you know, by just through meditating. All right, all right. Allow your intuition to guide you this month. This is very fascinating, very powerful. Let's see. Okay. During the month of April, this is fascinating. You're going to be letting go of things that I feel like you're going to be letting go of the sense of complaining. I feel like, you know, because you're gonna be learning more about manifestation. You're going to be learning about the things that don't serve your manifestation, which is, you know, not expressing gratitude, not being grateful for things. Okay, because we have expressed gratitude right here. You're gonna be learning about gratitude. All right, which is a really big part of manifestation, you know, being grateful for the things that you already have now, all right, to show that you're abundant at this moment. Okay, so you know, I feel like yeah, just not being grateful for things. I feel like you're gonna be letting go of that in the month of April, and I feel like you're going to be letting go of some type of aggression. So you could be more gentle with yourself. So you could be more gentle with your intuition, because your intuition, I feel like, well, I wouldn't say your intuition is gentle, because sometimes it can be, I wouldn't say very forceful, but it's like sometimes you can really, not sometimes, but you can really feel your intuition. And sometimes the messages that come through our intuition, I would say, isn't always the nicest message. And I mean this in a way, it's like, you know, sometimes the message comes through that, let's say we love eating McDonald's. But your intuition says, you know, you shouldn't be eating that, and it's like, okay, all right, I don't want to do that though. I don't want to eat McDonald's. I want to eat McDonald's, you know. It's like stuff like that, you know. Our intuition can, you know, guide us to do things that we may not always necessarily want to do, that we're not ready for, like stop doing something that we have found, you know, a habit in. Okay, as I mentioned, there's a habit, creating a new habit during the month of April. Okay, so being more grateful in the month of April, and being more gentle with yourself in the month of April. Okay, and I feel like this can definitely help, you know, bring in new energy, your manifestation. Being more gentle, because you're going to be meditating more. You're going to be connecting with your intuition on a more conscious level. All right. Yeah. All right, so that's so fascinating and very aligned. So there is new energy coming in for you, as we have manifestation right here. There's new things coming in for you in the month of April. Okay, because we have new moon, a new start is coming. All right, new energy is coming to you. So pay attention to the new moon that is going to be happening in the month of April, which is going to be in the sign of Aries. All right, I'm not sure when that's happening yet. I'll probably leave it down in the comments, or maybe I will add it right here. But pay attention to the new moon that's happening in the month of April. Pay attention to the moon cycles, all right? The moon energy, we have Cancer right here. The moon energy is very intuitive. It's very feminine, and connecting to this feminine energy, your intuition is that feminine energy, all right? Regardless if you're a male or female, it's the overall energy of being feminine, all right? So new energy is coming in, all right? So take advantage of the new moon in Aries to bring in new energy, as Aries is like the start of new things. I'm getting it's the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. All right, High School Musical. All right, but new energy. What you're gonna bringing in the month of April is, you know, a personal issue reaches conclusion. So it feels like, you know, something personal to you, as in maybe your family, relationship wise, just something that you may have been in conflict with, whether this be, you know, being not grateful, you know, being aggressive with yourself, not gentle with yourself. I feel like that is going to be coming to a conclusion in the month of April. All right, or something just personal could be ending in the month of April for you. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. What are you going to be guided to do, Pile 2, in the month of April? Wow. Oh, okay. So, in the month of April, we have Lakshmi, the goddess of like new beginnings, of abundance, bountiful energy, all right? Bright future. The energy of the elephant. All right. Lakshmi, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. All right. So you're going to be guided to not really worry yourself. And that's where I feel like maybe that meditation practice could be could come in handy with, you know, worrying less. All right. And that expressing gratitude can help with, you know, help you release that worry. All right, so just be mindful that you do have a bright future. You know, the sun shines. Wait, there was something that Lakshmi says. Why wish darkness upon you when light only shines around you, or something like that. It's something like that. But that's like what the Lakshmi goddess, you know, this is what the book says. But I feel like that's one of the most powerful things that I've read. It's like, you know, why wish darkness upon yourself when light only surrounds you? I think it was something like that. But I think it's very beautiful because it's like, look, she even has the sun around like her crown, the crown chakra. She has the sun, this light that shines around her, you know. So it's like, you know, why wish, you know, the negative things, you know, why worry about those things, you know, where it's like, I know things can be tough right now, but what am I learning? Where is this propelling me to? You know, I can't wait to see where this is going to propel me to, you know, because I know it's going to lead me to great things. As long, you know, I mean, I can't force you to believe that, you know, but just be mindful of, you know, what you're worrying about. And, you know, just think, you know, have you ever experienced a point where you were worried and now you're at a point where you're like, my life has improved so much ever since that moment, you know? Hopefully that makes any sense. I also feel like you're going to be guided to pay attention to what causes this worry. Whether it may even be something from your past life, something that you may have experienced in your past life that you still have carried with you, all right? And it says the situation involves your past life memories. All right, so it's like, you know, being gentle with yourself, because, you know, there could be some heaviness that could be coming through from your past life. All right, from your past that could make you worry. All right, but just remember, from your past, it's like, you know, I'm grateful to even be here. You know, those challenging things that I have experienced have brought me here today, have taught me things today, you know, have taught me this. All right. And I know I have a bright future, you know, and it's not even really about having the bright future. It's more so of like the bright present moment. Sometimes it doesn't feel bright, and that's okay. Because after the storm is when the flowers bloom. Caliuches. Okay. But anyways, all right, you're going to be guided to stop worrying during this month of April. You're going to be guided to focus on certain things that still bother you, that help, that trigger your worries. All right, and I feel like that can come into conclusion, that personal issues come into resolution. It is a conclusion, it says resolution. So there could be a solution happening to your worries. All right, and the solution could be, you know, expressing gratitude by being more gentle with yourself, going in meditation, and just being in stillness and quietness, being able to listen to the things that worry and figuring out the root problem of that. Okay, what energies will be activated for you in the month of April? Okay. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Three of Cups, and the Hanged Man. I feel like you're probably someone that does not want to meditate. I feel like you're someone that kind of doesn't really want to get to the root issue of things. And I feel like you may notice that in the month of April. It's like, why don't I want to face this? You know, I feel like the gentleness energy, in order for you to kind of let go of that gentleness energy, it may require you to even notice that there is an opposing energy of gentleness, which could be aggression with this Queen of Wands in reverse. All right. I feel like, you know, the energies that could be activated, because the Queen of Wands upright is somebody that is very connected to themselves. It's someone that's very confident. It's someone that isn't necessarily afraid to grow. All right, because they have that fire, they have that light. All right, and the flowers, they need light. All right, but they also need some rain. They also need some, you know, some darkness. Okay, so they can bloom. All right. So I feel like the energies that could be activating for you is bringing some awareness even to the harsher things of yourself, you know, so you can see the gentleness, so you can be in the gentleness energy, all right? So you can be more gentle with yourself, all right? But go ahead and really try to do things that kind of make you feel uncomfortable, whether that be through meditation, meditating at least for 3 minutes minimum, you know? I saw somewhere that to receive the effects of meditation, it only takes 3 minutes. All right. I feel like the energies, okay, that could be activated for you in the month of April could be connections, you know, receiving help, celebrating, hanging out with friends, people that actually care about you. And I feel like this can involve the personal issue reaches resolution. All right, this Cancer energy of, you know, just connecting with people. All right, caring for others. I feel like there could be some type of fun that should be happening in the month of April, or even activating this friendship energy, being able to connect. All right, being able to connect, because it's like the Queen of Wands is like not really wanting to connect in reverse, not really wanting to connect, you know. But this Queen of Cups, okay, so you know it involves in connecting, being paying attention to your emotions. All right, having some type of fun. Presence, being present in the month of April. All right, we also have the Hanged Man. The energy that's going to be activated for you is connecting to your crown chakra. It's like grounding your mind. All right, that's what the Hanged Man gives me, because their head is upside down, closer to the ground. Okay, this just comes back to putting yourself in awkward situations, not awkward, but in uncomfortable situations, to kind of show you what they teach you. All right. And I feel like there's this energy coming through with this Hanged Man. It's like, you know, I feel like there's this energy coming through of wanting to isolate the self, you know, because this just reminds me of another deck that I saw, the vice versa deck. And the Hanged Man on the opposite side is there's somebody there with this being, you know, to watch them, to be there. All right. So just this idea of like, you know, you're not really alone, but it's like you want to be alone. It's like you want to be alone. You want to isolate. All right. But, you know, there are energies around you that, you know, appreciate you. All right. So I feel like with this Hanged Man energy, I feel like this meditative energy of, you know, that was mentioned on the overall energy is coming through, you know, to gather our thoughts, you know, to bring some awareness. All right. This is another shining light, you know, this sun energy on our head. I feel like that can be where the personal issue reaches resolution. You know, something can come into resolution because, you know, you have to take the time, you know, to kind of like put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, whether this be just sitting with yourself. All right, because it's very uncomfortable to be upside down, because the blood rushes to your head. If we're talking literally, you know, and I feel like just even bringing awareness to your mind, your worries, and your worries may come up in meditation, but that's the time when you sit with them and just allow them to flow. Don't judge them. Be the observer of your mind. All right, be the observer of what comes through. All right, follow your intuition during the month of April. And I feel like this meditation could help you connect with your intuition and being able to understand it. All right, everything's going to be fine during the month of April. All right, you will receive an abundance, or something that you've been manifesting will come through. All right, a new start is coming. All right, but sometimes the new things isn't always as fun as they sound. You know, sometimes the process to get there can be uncomfortable. All right, so throughout your way, you know, throughout the month, go ahead and express your gratitude. Be gentle with yourself and know that things are going to be coming into resolution throughout the month. Okay. All right, have some fun with people that care for you. Show yourself some care, and don't be afraid to connect with your shadow side. I feel like that fear, the Queen of Wands in reverse, it can even be, you know, you are aware of it, but it's like, what are you doing to bring it back into balance, to connect it with the light and the dark? Because we do have this light energy, you know, bringing the light and the dark together, creating that balance. All right, how to let me know this made you feel down in the comments. Go ahead and share this with somebody, and I'm grateful that you watched this through. Much love to you. Have a great April. Namaste. Pile 3, welcome to your April prediction reading. Let's get started. Thank you for being here. Let's see what the overall energy for the month of April is for you. We have amethyst right here, which I feel like is a very intuitive stone to connect with your intuition. Crown chakra vibes. And I feel like this is a really beginner stone. A lot of people, like, one of the first stones they get is amethyst. So you might be getting into crystals in the month of April, or you may even just be beginning something in the month of April. All right, some type of awakening maybe. Pile 3, the overall energy for the month of April 2021 for you is the 4th chakra, heart chakra, acceptance of self. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about my life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life and not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. Wow. Okay. So, coming to terms with, your self-love, coming to terms with how your life is. And it's like, if you're unhappy, with life, asking, am I unhappy with myself? And if I'm unhappy with myself, how can my connection with myself improve my external reality? So even learning about that. All right. And if you're unaware of what it is, that you need, to feel more balanced, yes, connect with your heart space. It's so funny because lately I've been, just rubbing my chest, kind of like just tapping on it, to kind of remind myself something that my friend told me, what are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for? And just make sure the things that you do are rooted for yourself. All right. Making sure you're doing things for yourself. All right. The heart center, the heart chakra is very important. All the chakras are. But the heart space is very important because it holds the 3 top chakras and the 3 lower chakras. So if this is out of balance, then these are out of balance as well. Okay. And the element for the heart chakra is air. So, to balance out the heart space, you can do breathing techniques, like Kapalabhati, skull shining breath. All right. This can even clear the mind. Breath of joy. All right. Ujjayi breath. This people also call like a breath. Oh no, like oceanic breath. I was going to say Darth Vader because it sounds like that. There's another breathing techniques. It's alternate nostril breathing, which can even balance, the entire body out because, you're alternating nostrils when you're breathing in and out. Okay. So accepting yourself in the month of April, giving yourself some love, which accepting yourself is going to be coming from the heart space. All right. Let's see what else you're going to be learning in the month of April. Okay, so the month of April, the acceptance of yourself, loving yourself is going to be very important because you could be in a relationship or you could be getting in a relationship in the month of April. And, it's important to not neglect yourself once you get into a partnership or if you're in a partnership, okay? To have that self-love, regardless if you're in a relationship or not, all right? Exchanging your energy with somebody. It's very important. All right. It feels like during the month of April, you could be learning about a spiritual partnership, whether this be, the twin flame journey, the karmic journey, the soul, what is it? Soulmate journey. All right. Any type of partnership energetically, which I feel like all partnerships are quite spiritual. It's all energetic. I feel like you could be learning about that, and how, energy exchange could be very important. And, in regards to the heart space and making sure that your heart space is not closed off, with your partnerships with other people, especially yourself. Creating a stronger relationship, a partnership with yourself. All right. And partnerships could even help, sometimes, partnerships can show us a lot of things. Relationships can show us a lot of things on how we want to be loved or, if that makes any sense. Let's see. All right. I feel like, acceptance of self is going to be really important for the month of April, as we have already spoke about that, because it feels like the month of April, you're going to need to let go of this shyness energy, this energy of not feeling confident for yourself, because, any type of partnership, whether this be, business-wise or with anything that you do, you're going to need to be confident, for things to follow through. So you can, I feel like this confidence energy is a part of that self-love, to know that, not to be like your biggest, critic, to remind yourself, I am confident, even, because I feel like, not having confidence can come in as, not loving yourself, but, judging yourself. All right. And also judging others. Okay. So it's time to kind of clear the heart space and, and cultivate that confidence. Okay. It says confidence is your key to success. All right. So you're going to need to let go of anything that's not serving your confidence for the month of April. All right. Right. And during the month of April, you have and expect a win-win outcome to happen for you in the month of April. So, whatever could be happening in the month of April, just expect things to work out for you in the end. Full moon in Libra. We just had the full moon in Libra. So this full moon could quite have been very impactful for you in your relationships. It's so funny. In your relationships, and it's telling you, you need to have that confidence within yourself. You need to love yourself enough, to kind of like build that confidence up for the month of April and forever. Confidence, it's not a one-time fix-all. It's something that you continuously have to work on. I feel like there could even be some type of a shift that is happening for you in the month of April to the point where it's going to help you cultivate your confidence. All right, you're going to have to remind yourself that you are confident. All right, tap into your highest self, because I feel like that definitely helps. Tapping into your highest self, because you know what your highest self is like. As I mentioned, like I saw myself, like another part of myself was someone that wanted to be confident, that wanted, to be this and this and that, because when I was, I guess, alone or, within myself, I just felt more confident, or, it's just having this idea of other people, what other people will have to say. And I feel like that's that Libra energy, because that's that relationship, that's like kind of like how, not how other people see us, but, just that relationship, other people, and I feel like it's time to give ourselves some love and to remind myself, I don't really care if people judge me, because what I'm doing is for myself. It's for my confidence, okay? It has to be rooted in the self during the month of April and always. And, really working on that, all right? So in the end, know that it's all working out for you in the month of April, all right? Things are going to be working out for you in the month of April. So let go of not having confidence in yourself. Even if you may sound crazy. Okay? Let's see what you're going to be getting to do in the month of April. Undying love. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. The love you share with yourself is eternal regardless of the situation. All right, the love that you share with yourself should be eternal. Should be like unconditional, regardless of the situation. And I feel like, sometimes we do have that love for ourselves unconditionally, but it's hard to kind of like give that to other people, or maybe vice versa. It's easy to give unconditional love to others, but to ourselves we're more conditional. Like, just talk to ourselves negatively. All right, so it's kind of like that idea of, sometimes being there for other people, or, giving other people love can be helpful and motivating for, ourselves, even though that can be, quite imbalanced. But it's time to really give ourselves some love during the month of April, which I definitely resonate with. All right, so connecting with this undying love, you're going to be guided to connect with this undying love that you should have for yourself. Okay, and in your relationships, which will reflect in your relationships. All right. In the month of April, you're going to be connecting to your energy of receiving, being receptive to energy. All right, being open to receive love. Excuse me. All right, connecting with this feminine energy in the month of April. All right, because we have this it's like from her chest, like water is coming out, so there could be some new mothers here, yeah, just this feminine energy. All right, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So allow yourself to receive love. Allow yourself to give yourself love. All right, not only will this help you, but it will also help you receive other forms of love through other people, through other things that you appreciate will come to you. Okay, so appreciate yourself, love yourself, accept yourself for who you are, have this undying love for yourself. All right, because it will all work out for you once you have this undying love for you. It will all work out because you will increase your energy of receiving. Yeah, this is energy, you know, we have the Six of Pentacles, being there for the self, but also this reminds me of this spiritual partnership, being there to help other people and being there to help for yourself. All right, this win-win outcome. All right, I feel like during the month of April, I feel like you could be activating this business-like energy. Activate this energy of being open to receiving financial, you know, abundance, or being open to receiving. All right, you're being open for your finances to receive to the point where you can help other people. All right, but you have to, you know, be receptive of it first. You have to, you know, do what you have to do within yourself to kind of be able to open yourself up. All right, we have the World, which signifies cycles. Cycles could be ending, but it's also up to you if you want to fall back onto this cycle of, you know, neglecting ourselves or not giving ourselves love and not feeling confident in what we do. All right, it's like, do we want to move forward with confidence, or do we want to stay in the same place? Do we want things to work out for ourselves, you know, because we're connecting to our higher self, or do we want things to be the same, or do we want to go backwards? Do we want to stay where we're at? All right, yeah, I feel like because we have Hawthorne receptivity, the Moon energy could be, you know, your intuition. All right, I feel like the energy that could be activated for you in the month of April could be, you know, things coming to light. Wait, give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I feel like that's the devil. All right. I feel like things in the month of April could be, you know, revealing itself to you. And I feel like, you know, noticing maybe some unhealthy attachments that you may have to yourself. All right. But it's like, you know, the Moon energy is just quite gentle. All right. So allow yourself, you know, just to flow. Are the things that come up, you know, allow them to flow up. All right. And help yourself. Help yourself like you will help others. And there's this energy of like wanting to do more, wanting to give more, being able to just do more. But it's like, what you do, what you have, who you are is fulfilling, is enough. All right, more than enough. It's very fruitful. All right, being comfortable with yourself, being vulnerable with yourself. All right, allow the secrets to come through, things that you have been trying to bury, to hide, to come through. All right, you must accept yourself even for the secrets, the attachment that you may have. All right, be receptive to them so you can be receptive in different forms of your life. All right, so you can move forward. All right, with the new cycle, with new energy, being able to be there for other people. All right, but sometimes it's hard to be there for people when we're not there for ourselves. Okay, even financially, emotionally. All right, you're going to be guided to have this undying love for yourself, regardless of any situation that has happened with you and someone else, your spiritual partnership, your lover. You need to have undying love. What are the conditions that you may have? How can you work through your conditions? How can it be, you know, unconditional? Learning what it's like, what it means to have unconditional love. Okay? It's time to move forward with our highest self, as our highest self, with confidence, with accepting ourselves, tuning into this feminine energy. All right, but also this masculine, we have the King of Pentacles. All right, standing our ground, being stable, taking care of our finances, you know, being provided for resourcefully, if that made any sense. Having the resources. All right, it is time for love for the month of April. All right, let me know how this made you feel. Power 3 down in the comments. Share this with somebody if you feel like they need to hear this message. I'm grateful that you watched this. I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful for your existence. All right, much love to you. Have a great April. Namaste.